Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to talk about and share with you how I got my Journey Together pre-order, and this is also something that many people have trouble with, and I thought it may be something valuable, a learning experience for everybody. It may apply to you. Maybe you can do what I did, but I'm really not sure whether it is possible. But I think it's worth a try. So let me just go ahead with this video. So what is the set about? This is basically a set that is quite focused on trainer with their Pokemon, and from the few release or review that we have seen from the PokeBeach, if you know, the website that actually from two very nice gentlemen, they always share whatever review or things that they can dig out, whether it's from the Japanese set or some other sources they have. It's quite amazing. But yeah, they are very reliable, and we always get very early information from them. But unfortunately, at this moment, it is still quite early. The Battle Partner set in Japan is not released yet, but yeah. So this is just based on whatever few cards that we have seen. So you can see the art style is a little bit, I would say, kiddie, if that can be a right word. So a little bit cartoony. It won't be very lifelike. It will not probably be not very fierce. So it really depends on your preference. Some may prefer this, some may prefer another type of style. But as an investor, it is very, very difficult to really take your emotion out of your decision. And sometimes, and maybe not sometimes, is most of the time, and all these things, it is decided by the market, the sentiment of the market, whether they really like it or not, the collectors, whether they liked it, the rip shippers, whether they sell. And if it sells, we don't really care, right? Because I like to open sets to collect the cards, but at the same time, for me, I'm mostly an investor, collector of the sealed product. So I'm not too bothered about how much I like the product. Okay, so but yeah, so this is what we know so far. There are a lot more to be revealed in the coming few weeks. I suppose this set will be out in March. So as usual, I think I shared in my video in the Prismatic Evolution pre-order, I was told that I guess is what I should show you exactly verbatim, word for word, what my supplier told me. So I was warned, and it's just like anybody else who pre-ordered from the supplier. All pre-order are subjected to be allocated, or even zero allocation. So it really depends on a few things: how much they get from the distributor, and also how much relationship we have with this particular supplier, right? Most of my booster boxes, I will leave the link below in description, that my stash that I have. Actually, most of my booster boxes I bought from him because he's reliable. I know for sure, because he get his product directly from the supplier in our region in Singapore. I'm not in US. So I know that he's reliable. So I usually buy from him, and his price is very, very reasonable. Like, so yes, so just like in Prismatic Evolution, I was warned that this set will be allocated or even zero allocation. So let me just share with you what happened. Actually, the pre-order for me with this supplier, actually, he offered us, his regulars, the pre-order very early. So it's almost exactly 1 month before this. So it was in 12th December 2024. So he told us the price and everything, and if you want to order, this is the price. So immediately, I don't really think too much, because like I said, as an investor, I'm not too bothered about. It is important. If it is a good set, we can guess. For example, if we know the trainer Pokemon's sets, if Pokemon company do it right, it will do well, because just look at what Cosmic Eclipse did, and if we go way back into Gym Hero, Gym Challenge, I think those are we cannot really take those as a reference because those sets are too old. It was more than 20 years ago. So it's very difficult to use those as a reference, but the closer one that we can see is sets like a Cosmic Eclipse, where they have quite a few cards that has a trainer and their Pokemon. And also we can also take a look at the trainer galleries. I think I'll have another video to talk about this and what I think or how I think Journey Together will do, and whether it's a good investment, but that will be another video. So let's get back to this. So I look at the price. I just ordered immediately. I know the price is slightly higher than usual. Usually at new release with this supplier, we can get the price close to about 110 American dollar per box. I buy in cases, so the price is usually slightly lower, so about 110. In Singapore, that's pretty much as low as we can get, unless we can get it straight from the distributor, which is close to impossible. But this particular box, I was actually quite surprised that the price is higher, $122 per box. Take note, this is 1 month ago, right? 1 month ago, before the Prismatic Evolution pre-order craze and madness went full-fledged. So this was 1 month ago, and the price at pre-order is $122 per box. So I ordered 2 cases, which is what I normally pre-order for main set. And I think I also shared with you before in my Prismatic Evolution videos. I pay a deposit for 20%, and so it's not the full payment, so 20%, right? That I think amounts to about $300, something like that. $300 for 2 cases of booster box deposit, and the balance I will have to pay 1 month before release, after the allocation is confirmed. And in March, when they finally release, I will hopefully get my booster boxes. Yeah, so it's that simple. So I wanted to share this process with you because I've seen so many horror story out there. You know, make a full payment months ago, even just last week, or when the pre-order opens for some of the store Journey Together, I saw there are some people who are paying close to MSRP in the US, which is like $160, and I only paid $122 per box. And this supplier, he has never upcharged us from whatever it was promised. I mean, during the pre-order, this is the price, $122 per box. Once we have confirmed that we are going with this, we have paid the deposit, that will definitely be the price. And of course, it's up to him to raise the pre-order prices. In fact, it is raised slightly. I think it was raised up to about $40 per case. So if you just divide by 6, now the price is probably close to $130 per box. It is still quite affordable if you compare to what the others are paying for in the US for pre-order, and they might not even get it, right? Just like my supplier. But at least I don't pay the full price. And if I get about, let's say 20% allocated, then actually it covers the deposit, no difference, roughly there, right? But whatever, if my deposit will not be fully utilized, he will just refund me. So it's very simple. But the good thing about how this model works is that I was warned. So that means my expectation is managed from the customer's point of view, and I was told that I may not get everything I pre-ordered. I mean, this is understood because if the supplier himself is not allocated the full amount, how can I expect all his customers to get the full allocation, right? Or how does he choose who to allocate to. I mean, this of course is really depending on the relationship and all that, which I will discuss next. But this way, I'm pretty sure I will get at least a few booster boxes, because even at Prismatic Evolution, I got 10% of whatever I asked for, which is just one box. And because I only pre-ordered one case, which is 10 booster boxes. Sorry, 10 ATB, not booster box. But this one, for Journey Together, I pre-ordered 2 cases of booster boxes, which is 12 booster box. So even if I get maybe 10%, I still get 1 booster box. If I get slightly more, maybe 2. But I'm hopeful that because this is a main set, and this set is where they will start the new cycle for competition format. So I hope the Pokemon company will really print a lot more to satisfy the market, and hopefully they will release in the first wave, because the second and the third wave, when they have the restock, the price always go up, and yeah, then that's a totally different story. Okay, let's the next thing I want to talk about is these are my suggestions, because from all the horror stories I saw are mostly pre-orders with online stores that are not. I'm not talking about the big stores like your Target, your Costco, and your Walmart and all this. These are shops that they will you don't have to pay upfront, and so even if they cancel on you, it's not too bad. But there are stores who are taking the full amount at pre-order, and when they cancel you, they months later, and even if they refund you, your money was with them for so long, for a few months, and not doing anything. So I don't think it is a very smart use of our money. I mean, in my case, I pay a 20% deposit, so it's not too bad, and I'm pretty much guaranteed I will get something, even if it is not the full allocation, right? Based on my experience in Prismatic Evolution. So I think it works better for me this way, and because I can be quite assured that I will get something, and I'm okay not getting the full amount that I'm looking for, because in market like this is really difficult, and I'm not willing to go and buy booster boxes at $200 and $300. So the way to get affordable product through LGS is when they have the first wave of product, when they get a cheaper product from their distributor, because in the restock, the distributor will also jack up their price. They will raise their price, so the LGS will have to sell at a higher price for their own margin, right? So honestly, the only way to get a good price, especially at a very hot market like this, is at the first wave. That is the lowest price that you will probably get, and of course it really depends on the supplier you're talking to, the shop that you're talking to. So like this supplier that I'm working with, I think they are a very, very good store, because even though they know, I mean, in the US, pre-order is so expensive, but their pre-order price is only $120, $130 USD compared to the MSRP prices, where a lot of shops in the US online are charging, and it's not even guaranteed, right? Let me just share with you, for Prismatic Evolution, it's the same thing. I mean, I bought it at 56 USD. I only have one ETB, that's pre-order, and I asked him, because I know they will usually have to keep some a little bit of the stocks for their walk-in customers, so they will not release everything to pre-order. They will keep some. So I asked him, so what price are you selling at for walk-in customers? So he told me it was about 100 to 105 USD. I think it is still very reasonable price. I mean, compared to what the markets are charging. The market price is like $150, $140, and his walk-in price for walk-in customers is for retail 100 to 110. So it's still very good. So which is why I continue to support him, and I think you should find a trustworthy LGS around you I'm in Singapore. I don't think it makes sense for you to, try to find someone in Singapore. But wherever you are, find someone who is trustworthy, somebody who gets their stock directly from the distributor, so you know the stocks are always genuine, and build relationship with them, because I have been buying from this supplier for almost all my stocks, and if you look at my previous video, it's more than $20,000 in a year, in the half a year to 7 months that I have been buying quite heavily. So yes, I have been buying from him, and he knows when I said I'm going to buy something, I'm going to buy something. I will not back out, and I will not cancel my pre-order, right? So yeah, so I think this is what I wanted to share. So I hope you got your pre-order in early. I hope you found yourself a trustworthy LGS. I think this is really testing time from the experiences of so many people for Prismatic Evolution, and the same thing is going to happen for Journey Together. So I think this is the perfect time to find and to filter which are the shops that are trustworthy, which are the shops that you should go with. Like I think if you look around, the Brian from Pokeani and Danny Phantom, these guys, they have been talking about these issues of people cancelling their pre-orders and things like that. So I think I agree with what they said. Really choose your store that you work with and build relationship with them and stick with them. I think that's the best way to navigate this market. That's all for this video. See you in the next one. Thank you.